Hello everyone, trying a live show. I have not done YouTube Live. I've done Facebook Live, Twitch, never YouTube. So we have a nice layout here. This is pretty much what I do at the, everywhere I go read, have sort of this layout. So we have the bags from, I forgot the name of the place. So we have the bags from Baba Studio, that's it. Bags from Baba Studio. We have the Enchanted Map Oracle. Hey Carolyn, how are you? And then we have the Thoth Tarot. So when I go and do a convention or go and do a fair, whatever, I pretty much just put this out. So this is from Chiro Marquette. And I just do this and just sort of lay it all out and then wait for people to come by. So that's what I do. So Chiro Marchetti does the best bags. I have quite a few of his bags. So I think I have 2 standard tarot. He had some deal to where you could get a discount on them. So I got 2 standard tarot, and then I have a Lenormand bag, and that's pretty much it. Nakwaski, I probably butchered that, sorry. Layla, wow, I have quite a few people watching already. Cool. Normally on Twitch, there's like one person watching for like the first hour. She's like, hey, what's up? Anyway, Lucy Athanath. Did I butcher that one as well? Anyway, so just want to hang out, try to live, and see if there's any questions that you have, or anybody want a reading, or what have you. So we have a bunch of decks that I brought up today. We got the usual Thoth, that we have the Druidcraft Tarot, and then what else did I bring? We have the Enchanted Map Oracle. So I like this one because it has really cool graphics and it's relatable. So it'll be like, this one would be Commitment, for example. And let's see, Rock Bottom, which is not a good card, obviously. There we go. And let's see, Spirit of the Place, Ghost Lands, and what have you. So people ask for a reading, but it scrolls quick. Let's see, could I have a reading from Carolyn B? Sure, Carolyn B. First up, what would you like a reading about? Lucy wanted a general reading. Leda wanted a reading. Let's start from the top. Is there a way to view chat, like not within the framework of this phone? Hang on. So Carolyn's going to let me know what she wants a reading on. Ah, yes. Logged in with the iPad, and that's much better. Cool, cool. A lawsuit that you and your fiance are in. Well, that's no good. Right before Christmas, too. It's no good at all. A lawsuit that you are in. So are you the lawsuer? Are you the suitee? Is that a word? Be posting these lives on your channel. Yes, I want to go live twice a week, maybe more. At minimum once a week, probably maximum 3 times a week. Once I figure out my schedule, because I'm moving, so I need to figure out my new schedule at work and whatnot. But once I do that, then I'll be going live a lot. So I'm switching my internet providers too, which has an unlimited amount of stuff. So let's see, did Carolyn, what was the outcome? I'm stressed. Okay, well, if you're stressed, I assume you're the one receiving the lawsuit. All right, so we'll do, what deck do you like, Carolyn? What's your favorite deck? Pick a deck, any deck. We have the Thoth, we have the Anna K, and we have the Oracle that we'll mix in there, and then we have the Druidcraft. So which one would you like? It's a tarot channel. You get to pick. You are suing someone that double-crossed us. Oh. Well, I'm assuming I can pretty much, you pick the best that you think. Okay, we'll do card interactions. That's sort of my thing, I guess. Let's do card interactions with Anna K. You really can't go wrong with Anna K. She's like super nice, too. All right, here we have the Anna K, and none of them are reversed? Okay. I'm going to do a lawsuit. I at least want some reversed. All right, pull this out, flip it over. Those are my reverse ones. Just get a mix in here as such. Normally I would have you cut, but you're not here. So it looks like I will do the cutting. Anna Kate, she's the nicest person ever. I've never met like a not nice person in tarot. I gotta say, I have other hobbies like art and such, and I've met some not nice people in art, and I've met some not nice people in the magician community, but I've never like met someone who's not nice in tarot community. Everybody's so sweet. You like go to some of the tarot conventions and whatnot, and like every stranger, there's not really a stranger because everybody's glad to see you. Everybody wants to know who you are, and then you tell them who you are, and they're like, oh, yeah, I have no idea what you're talking about. Or they'll be like, yeah, I watched a couple of your videos. But like everyone is so nice. Okay, Carolyn B wants to know about a lawsuit. And by the way, we'll mix in astrology as well. So I have a bunch of astrology's different softwares. We can pull up your charts. We can pull up forecasts. We can pull up general yearly forecasts. We can do all that on the computer and whatnot. All right, so that looks pretty good. One thing that I do a lot in the fairs is I'll just do this, and then I'll pick. Well, of course I get a bad spread because I'm on camera, but I'll pick out of the spread. In other words, I don't have a stack and go from the top all the time. Like I don't do like this, and then the next one. What I'll do is I'll spread it out in case anyone else wants to try this. It's fun. I'll spread it out, and then I'll just choose a card out of the mix. So Carolyn B wants to know about a lawsuit. You're suing somebody that stiffed you. So we'll go 1 card, then we'll go 2 card. I don't know, we'll put out a bunch. I don't just pull like 1 or 2 cards. I pull a big stack. So we'll do that, and we'll do that. Okay, so, man, that is a lot of court cards. How many people are in this lawsuit? Carolyn B's not in front of me, so I gotta wait. You pick the disc you think. Anna K. That's true, tarot conventions are the best. Oh, okay, well, cool. Thank you, Veronica. There's going to be relationship. There's quite a few. Yeah, because you see, like in this spread, we look at all the variety of just courts that we have. It's interesting. So we have a king and a queen, and this is off-center. Sorry. I'm not used to doing tarot. I usually take up a massive amount of space with my deck. So we'll draw a oracle card as well. Movement. Okay. So something to do with movement. Give me one more card. One more card for right there. Look at all the people. That's insane. And they're all majors. I guess there's a lot of money in this. This is more than like a couple of $100, right? Because that is a lot of majors. And a lot of court cards as well. That's interesting. Yes, quite a few, and it's a lot of money. Okay. Devil upside down. So I'm assuming that they meant to hose you down. I'm not sure. I'm not sure what language is appropriate. Normally, I'm not that appropriate in language, but so I'm assuming that they purposefully did this, or was it an accident? A lot of people are suing the same person. Okay, so that makes sense. That makes sense. That makes a lot of sense. All right, so movement involved. So a lot of people are doing the same person. Was this like a construction type thing? Did they work on something and then they just abandoned it? Or was this related to something else? Then there's that awkward silence as I wait for a response. Oh, the beauty of being live. So what I see is I see the queen, see the king. So it looks like there's definitely a man involved. Could be a man deal and one guy stole everything. Okay. All right. So that would definitely be the king. The king as well. And it looks like an investment deal. Looks like there was quite a few people in it, but it looked really promising when it was first announced or you first heard about it or something. So it looked promising, and it looked like a bunch of people researched it very well, but it looked like there was just a bad premise to start with. Do you know what I'm saying? So you research it, but there's a lot of lies behind it, so the research looks good because it's based on a lie. I mean, it's not based upon anything that's real. So it looks like there's a lot of deception involved. Again, like you said, on purpose. But the devil upside down and then the tower upside down. So does this person just vanish, or are they available? I mean, it looks like that they're trying to squirrel out of the deal kind of thing. Yeah, we all trusted this guy in an investment deal. So it looks like that everyone's trying to, or he is trying to squirrel out of the whole thing. Is he not going to show up? He looks like he just doesn't want to face it, doesn't want to come face to face with a lawsuit. It looks like he's sort of trying to avoid the whole thing. Does that make sense? So he's just going to send a lawyer over there, and he's just going to try to get out of as much money as he can, or he's going to try to he moved the money into another company. Okay, well, that would explain the movement then. So the tower upside down indicates sort of a deal gone bad, and sort of like we were talking about with the movement, and then we have the movement. So it looks like the money went from one place to the next. So it looks like there's a lot of females, a lot of women that are involved with this. It also looks like that a lot of people lost most of their savings. I mean, it could be that somebody invested tons and tons of money into this thing, thinking that it was a good deal. So again, we have, let's see, the knight upside down could indicate a lot of different things. Looks like that he had some sort of a business partner maybe, and the business partner sort of helped him either in front of the deal or on the side, as well as, again, he did it his own purpose. He's the person behind it. He's got money on his mind, and he's going to try to squirrel out of the deal. Either not going to show up, or he's going to have his lawyer come and do it, and he just doesn't want to face it at this point. He's trying to get away. Yeah, a lot of money was lost. So that makes sense with the 10 upside down. So anytime you see something with cups and a lot of emotions involved, and then you have a lot of women that are involved in this as well, that looks like they got hosed up. So I don't know. Let's see how the lawsuit is going to go. I probably don't need a reading for this. He's going to, obviously, they're going to rule out of his favor and in your favor, but let's see long-term results, how the lawsuit's going to go. We'll do 1, 2, and 3. So it looks like that if you do get any money, it's going to be split between a lot of different people. Looks like you're going to have to work extremely hard to get the money out of them. Even if you get a judgment against them, you're just going to have to work very hard around, to get the money out. It's going to be a lot of digging to get the money that you want back from him. He could have moved a bunch of assets out. He could have given it to somebody. You could be looking at a lot of work to get your money back, as well as the Wheel of Fortune means it's going to take some time. Wheel of Fortune, especially when you have just this rotary roundabout. I think a lot of the mouse wheel, so you have a bunch of, you have a wheel turning, and you have a lot of mice in there trying to go the same place over and over and over and over. So it's going to take some time. So going to take some time. It's going to be hard to get. When you get it, it's going to be split between so many people, or you're not going to get the money that you think that you need out of the deal. So obviously you want to get all of your money back with anybody that screws you over, but there's so many ways to move money around, and there's so many things that he can do. So going on for a year. All right, so you're definitely stuck in the wheel, using everyone's money to defend himself. All right, yeah, that makes sense. So that would kind of relate back to using everyone's money to defend himself. Yeah, that would kind of relate back to not only all of these people, but so who's the, I don't know. I keep getting a female being in this thing, because you have the, I don't know, female here, you have the male here, then you have the female here. So is it mainly women that got hosed over on the deal? Or what's going on with the women? Was it oriented towards, or focused towards women? Well, the wives? What do you mean the wives? I'm not sure what that means, Carolyn B. Well, the wives. Okay, all right. It's our husbands or my fiance. All right, makes sense. Okay, well, sorry to hear. That is never any good at all. Let's see. What else do we want to do? So a bunch of people wanted general readings. What camera are you set up? Well, I'm using my phone. I'm not exactly set up for this. I'm used to, on Twitch, I'll have OBS, Streamlabs, and all this other stuff. And on YouTube, I'll have some different stuff. But this is just a Samsung Galaxy something, something or another. Yeah, creative endeavors. All right, let me scroll up. Let's go in order before the lawsuit. I see hello, hello. I'd love a reading. That was Layla. General reading, please. Okay, Carolyn B. and then Lucy under the Southern X would like a general reading. All right, Lucy, let's go for a general reading 2019. We have a new year coming up. Is everyone excited? This is going to be fun. My New Year's resolution. What is it going to be? I think I want to make some cooler videos. I saw a bunch of different, cool, different effects that you can put into videos that are more professional, sort of corporate effects, and I want to do that. So I think that's my New Year's resolution, is to make some videos with some modern corporate themes, styles, and things like that. So instead of just, because I know the old videos looked absolutely terrible because they were on like this old beat-up phone. So the new ones should have super high res, and they should have nice corporate effects and all that stuff. All right, Lucy under the Sun X. Lucy under the Southern X. 2019 year ahead. Here we go. Lucy, let's go. All right, Lucy, what do you have? 2019. I'm excited. I love New Year's. Everyone's all happy. We'll go with that. We'll go with that. And we'll go with that. Lucy. How's your money situation, Lucy? Let's say good, bad, or indifferent. Good, bad, or indifferent. Now wait for the reply. Well, thank you, Athanath. Am I pronouncing Athanath She-Wolf correctly? All right, so let's see, where's it at? Lucy, indifferent. All right, 2019. Looks like I definitely see travel. Between these two, we're definitely leaning on a travel of some type in 2019. It doesn't look like a long trip, but it looks like an interesting trip. So you're definitely going to be going somewhere, doing a little traveling, having a little bit of fun, and ask about the money because it looks like that there's a money shortage of some type, and I get this between these two. So it seems like, oh, you're going to Japan. Okay, well, cool. It seems like there's some sort of a money shortage, not shortage. It seems like there's some sort of a money challenge, like there's money moving. Between this one and this one, I see money moving back and forth. So this one's reversed and this one's not. So it seems like there's money coming and going, there's money lost, there's money gained. It seems to be going here and there. So we have the trip, we have the money fluctuation, as well as, do you have any kids? So you have to wait. Sorry for the delay. I'm used to being live with somebody. You're like, you have any kids? They're like, yeah, I got 2 kids. 1 child. Story of my life, 1 child. Okay, cool. And your child is old or young? That's interesting. So let's focus on this. We have the money. We've established money coming and going. We've established you already have a trip. So I want to focus on your child. Looks like there's something interesting coming in with your child. So need a yes or no. Your child's 37? Okay. All right. So they seem to be having some sort of an issue. So I see some sort of an issue, some sort of a, I don't know, some sort of a drama in their life. And I see that's getting to be a little more drama than what you're used to, but I see that resolving okay. So, I mean, it definitely looks like I would lean towards something spiritual here, but I don't see something spiritual. I just see some drama. So it seems like some drama coming up in their life, and it seems like that Magic Prayer. That's an odd card for that. Sure, we'll go with Magic Prayer. Life is a drama for him. Yeah, so just going to get more dramatic and a little more intense than you're used to, but I think that you will, you'll be all right. So I don't think that anything major. Overall, I just see like just a stable life. I mean, it seems like that you have a life that's not too full of changes. And I mean, you're going to be going back and forth with Japan and stuff. That's obviously a change, but I don't see anything just major, like any major big, massive changes in your life coming up. I just see sort of a same old, same old. I do think that you'll meet somebody that's fairly interesting in the coming year. Let's see what's going on with that. Somebody that's fairly interesting in the coming year. Looks like a bunch of new friends as well. So, I don't know. Are you married? He is a money drain. Yeah. Are you married or not? It looks like some sort of a relationship issue coming up as well. So, a relationship issue? No? Okay. Yeah, it looks like you can have some sort of a newfound relationship. You can meet somebody from friends, and that person that you meet, you're going to have some sort of a breakup with as well. It's going to be quick. It's going to be like 3 months maybe. It's going to be a pretty quick relationship. And it looks like he's just going to bail. So he or she's going to bail. Yeah. So not too interesting. He's interesting at first, but then they're not going to be around for very long. It's going to be some heartbreak, but it seems like that you're kind of used to a little bit of drama. So if you have a child with a bunch of drama, you're sort of used to it as well, so you can sort of see it coming. So after a while, you kind of get to where you know how the relationship's going to work out because you've been in those type of relationships before. So yeah, hopefully that covers a little of 2019 for you. Let's see. Scroll up. I know a lot of people are asking questions. I didn't expect like 50 people to be here. That's pretty cool. Normally on Twitch, I have like 3 people. I'd like to have a reading. So next up would be, let's see, general reading for January. With the outcome of stress, posting these lives on your channel. Layla or Paloma? Are you still around? Layla or Paloma? Here, you wanted a reading? What would you like? Can I spread these cards? Oh no, that's brutal. No, I can't do that. That doesn't work out like I thought it was going to work out. So Paloma, me and ex-boyfriend broke up some months ago. How does he feel about me romantically? Layla, I sent my question. Did you send it over private message? I'm not in a situation I can check private messages, unfortunately. Hello, Carolyn Jordan. You're the second Carolyn in here. And you retracted that. Okay. No. Okay. Me and my boyfriend broke up some months ago. How does he feel about me romantically? And will there be any reconciliation? We'll go with thought. Or, as people have corrected me, it's Toth. But you know, it has a TH on the beginning, and I'm probably butchering the name, but I'm going with Thoth. Just because. No, like, good reason. Like, this is not researched heavily or anything, but I like saying Thoth. I just like it. So that's what we're going to call these cards. Drop in a message. Glad you're back on YouTube. Like videos. Thank you so much, Ben Bell. All right, in the chat, Layla sent me something in the chat. We'll scroll up and get that in just a minute. For now, we will go with Paloma. And Paloma wants to know, how does he feel they broke up? Wizard of Awareness. Oh, okay. Did he plan this breakup? What's going on with that? Was that planned? Like, did he actually plan the whole thing? Or was this just a spontaneous thing where he got mad and he was like, you know, I'm out of here. To get a chance, can you do a yes or no? I need to know the question, though. Do not know. It looks planned. Why would he plan it? It looks planned. So, did you know this guy a long time? This is interesting. See, this gets more interesting. The Thoth or the Toth always has odd news. I don't think I've ever pulled cards where I haven't gotten something weird, which I guess is good and bad. Normally when you say something that's a little off. Carolyn Jones. Can you tell me about my jump? Yeah, sure. Let me get through all the other stuff. How does he feel about you? Well, right. Yeah, you had a really good relationship at the start. You had a really good relationship at the start. And why is this mental? Is there something mental with the relationship? That's really odd. Like you had a really good relationship in the start, and then you had mental arguments. Well, mental arguments. You had arguments, but they were on a mental level. It's almost like arguing about who wins at chess or something, kind of thing. He's very good at manipulating. He's very good at making you feel how he wants you to feel, and as well as I don't know, he kind of annoyed you a lot sometimes, maybe a lot. And love upside down, never a good thing. We just did love, by the way. If you watch my video course on, well, not a course, it was like a 9-minute video with music. And then somebody didn't like the music either. Sorry, but I mean, I'll do a more formal thing on this, but the music is kind of part of that shtick. So I gotta stick with that music thing on that. Love upside down, so then the love. So the story is hot and heavy, and it worked really well. And then you start having arguments about stupid crap. So it's like just random things you'd have arguments about for no reason. And it seems like that he was the initiator of some of that. So it's almost like he knows what buttons to press to make you mad, to make you happy. He seems to know like everything on that. And then sort of trending towards the end there, he sort of really knew how to make you mad. And he was using other people against you as well. It seemed like that he's almost like trying to make you mad via proxy, make you mad via other people and things like that. And then the love was pretty much finished. So you want to know how he feels about you. Well, he really, really liked you at first, but I don't know. He has more of a physical connection with you than sort of an emotional connection with you. So he seems to almost be to where he doesn't get along emotionally with a lot of people. He'll get along with them where he can talk to them and get along with them via talking, and he's good at being friends with people and whatnot. But on an emotional level, he seems really abstracted from life, almost. So it like I don't know, like he knows what he's doing, but he just doesn't care. A lot of times, just doesn't care. That's not good at all. As well as, I don't know. I think that's really disturbing, and that's upside down too. I think that you probably want to look elsewhere, especially with this pattern. You probably want to look elsewhere. It seems like it's run its course. Do you see what I'm saying? So you started here and you ran your course to the end of love. So it's not like something to where it was hot and heavy, and then it sort of petered out, and no pun intended, and then, but it seemed like it ran its course, and it ran its course because he wanted it to run its course, and at the end there was no love. And again, it seems like he's really emotionally detached. It seems like that he would do the whole thing over, and he would be sort of manipulative again. But overall, the Chariot, upside down, being don't move. Yeah, don't move. Don't. And everybody's going to say, well, the Chariot isn't moving anyway in every card ever. But the Chariot, in several theories of many of the billions of books I've read, but I mean, many of the theories, the Chariot has potential motion, right? So the Chariot has potential motion. Of course, it's not in motion, but it does have wheels. So if everything would just move, and on some cars it has concrete wheels, but being upside down means potential motion is lost, and the motion should not go forward is pretty much my standard thing. A Chariot upside down pretty much always means just you gotta let it go at some point. So maybe just sort of relax and take some time off or something like that. Especially if someone is manipulative and you know he's manipulative, as per this card, I really wouldn't pursue that, or I really wouldn't recommend going with somebody like that. I don't know. Just my 2 cents. I am just a reader, especially a wizard of awareness. He knows exactly what he's doing. So I'm just a tarot reader. Just take my opinion with a grain of salt. I'm just a guy with a bunch of cards, Just a guy with a bunch of cards. John Gaunt, anyone using the Crowley Tarot has my respect. Can wait to deliver bad news. Crowley deck is all about bad news. That's you know, when I'm going to do a video on reversals, and when you get like love reversed or what have you, you know, that doesn't mean hate, because Crowley's deck has plenty of cards to do every possible emotion in the human realm, so it doesn't really need love upside down to show hate or to show something bad. So yeah, Crowley is very interesting. Wow, that's a lot of messages. Thank all of you for being here. Did I mention thank you? Thank you. By the way, thank you. I can't believe all of you stuck around for like 5 years while I left. I tried to get back in. I did. I tried to get back in, and I couldn't get back in. That pesky Google thing. General reading for January. Titania? Am I pronouncing that right? Titania, are you still here? Titania, if you're still here, happy Christmas. Thank you. Titania's here. What's a general reading for January? I asked a who question. Who did that to me? And they gave me a, how would you interpret that? I wouldn't. Cleo Higgins asked me, I asked a who question, like who did that to me? And they gave me the Aeon. How would you interpret that? I don't know. I don't read other people's cards. See, cards are an emotional thing. Cards, you can't, and what I mean by that is, for example, okay, let me demo this here. Okay, for example, cards are an emotional thing. So if I flip this over, right? Why am I having, oh, because I didn't shuffle. Okay, so if I flip this over and you ask me a question, and here we go, right? And I'm like, you know, that's not generally a good card, but you need more cards. You need lots more cards, and you can't just stop at one card. I think that's what's wrong. Well, that's kind of when I started the channel, is because you can't just stop at one card and go, it looks like it's combat. It looks like it's a 5. We're going to have a wands ceremony of a bunch of combat right here with a little kitten. No, you have to get more cards. You have to say, okay, what happened with that? What happened with that? That's interesting. And you have to get like this. And I've had many readings where I'll do like a quarter of the deck. Just put out cards, a quarter of the deck. Then you start doing card interactions at that point, right? You have a fight, but this guy is looking at the fight, and it looks like this guy may be sneaking into the fight. It looks like he's coming out of his own thing, going into here, maybe the fight. You have someone that's not really fishing for a fight. So, you know, at that point you have card interactions, and that's what I like about it. If someone throws a card down and says, it's the 5 of Wands, it looks like we're going to have some combat. That's not good for me. So, general reading, back to a regularly scheduled programming. General reading for Tatiana? Did I let me know if I'm butchering that. Okay. All right. Cleo. Probably won't get to yours today, but if everyone did not get a reading, I'm going to scroll through chat, and I'm going to give you a video reading. How's that? So you'll get a video reading if you did not get a reading today. I promise to make lots and lots of videos. All right, general for January. Ooh, look at this. This is nice. You're going to have a nice January. What's going on with your job? Titania. Oh, very cool. I like names that sound cool, and that one sounds really cool. Titania. That is possibly one of the coolest names I've ever heard of. I like that. Titania. So what's going on with your job, Titania? Where are you at? There's a lot of scrolling. Have a major OPP will improve my health. Very low. Job is okay, but it won't better. Okay, well, it looks like that you're going to get some sort of an interesting twist in your job. So it's okay, and it seems to be pretty stable, but it looks like you have an interesting twist coming, mainly from your coworkers. So you have an interesting twist coming from your coworkers. They're bored at the job as well. Someone heard of an opportunity, or someone has an opportunity or something like that. It will come up for you. It's going to be something completely different than you expect, though. This is not like a normal job opportunity. It's something unusual. I don't know. I don't think Mary Kay is a thing anymore, is it? Not like that. Not literally like that, but it's something unusual, some job opportunity. Moonlight. Okay, so it looks like that is a non-moonlight. So I guess moonlight, right side up, would be moonlighting, right? A job on the side, but this looks like a primary job. It looks like something that you'll actually get paid with pretty decently. So that's cool. So if you want better, I think that you can manifest better. It looks like January is the time that you can do that. Let's see. So it comes from coworkers, and the coworkers are bored as well. You have one particular coworker that has some sort of an opportunity, or they heard of something, or is a friend heard of something, or whatever. What I would do is sort of pull through the coworkers and just talk to them. Make sure you keep your communication line open and see if there's anyone that has something interesting. Because it looks like you definitely have something interesting coming. You just have to sort of manifest it, and January could be a time that you can do that. It's going to be a one-time opportunity, and it's also not going to be very obvious as well. So definitely keep an eye out for it and sort of lightly, you know, talk to people and see what they have to say. Some people may be upset with how things are going, but it looks like that the job is not going to have very much turmoil in January. It's going to be kind of stationary and stagnant. So let's get to the opportunity that you have. This looks like a lot of work. So it looks like definitely a workload, and it looks like that you're going to have to go in it and hit the ground running as well, but you do have an opportunity to make more money. And I think it's going to be something that you will look forward to being in. It's not going to be like a dull job. It's going to be something a little bit unusual, so you're going to have to be a bit open-minded about it. So let's get one oracle for the job itself. Let's get what? Oh, okay. So it looks like it could have a little more drama than your job that you have now. But if it does have a little more money, then that's going to be where it is. So definitely focused around job. It looks like January is going to be focused around your job, so just sort of pay attention and talk to people and see what kind of opportunities they have. Be aware that you will definitely be working harder if you take an opportunity, so I would definitely check it out really well before you sign up and quit your other job, especially something stable. I see something just really stable where you're at. You're going to be able to be around there a long time, so that is, oh, thank you, John Gaunt. I appreciate it. All right, cool. So that is a general January reading. Oops, that was the wrong side. Very interesting tarot approach. Thank you. 34 watching. It should be 34 likes. Ah, there we go. Major Operation Fairy Lou. I'll make a video for you, Fairy Lou. Let's see, lawsuit. General reading for January. So that is Titania. That's it. Be posting live on your channel. What the outcome of stress? Sweet. I'm saggy. Please tell me if my Leo lover will stay with me or not. Next one up is Karma. Karma Vera. I am saggy. Not sure how to interpret that. Okay. I am saggy. I've never heard in many years of readings anyone tell me that they were saggy. Let's see. Maybe it's a typo. Maybe I'm sad. So it says, I'm saggy. Please tell me if a Leo lover would stay with me or not. That's a good question. You already know he's Leo. Looks like that you have researched this. See, this is where we need some astrology in here. Check out the Leo lover. But we'll go with tarot today. All right, let me scroll down and chat. Pardon me if I missed chat. There's a lot. I was skipped. Sorry. Leo lover. Health improvement major operation. Working a canceled job 6 months in India. All right. Let's see about this Leo lover for Karma Vera. I only have about an hour, so we got 20 minutes to go. I need to go eat. What time? Yeah, I definitely need to go eat. I have not had lunch in, like, all day. A Leo lover. Will stay with me or not? Yes. That's what you want? Yes, no? I guess you want more, right? Well, all right then. I don't want that one. I don't like this one. It's an extra. Will stay with me not. Yes. Yes, unexpected. Okay, yes. Looks like he's shopping around, though. Oh, why is he shopping around? I don't want this card. This is a depressing card. I don't want it. I'm rejecting it today. Basically, so if you watch my, by the way, I made a video on what this means. You can watch it. It's very short. It's only 9 minutes. This is luxury, by the way. So you can see the drapes. The drapes. Luxury. Not so much. The basic answer is yes, he's shopping around. They're shopping around. A bit of an emotional turmoil. I think they want something a little more stable. Yeah. Seems they want something a little more stable. Seems like they want something with a little less conflict. It looks like that things are kind of unstable. However, so this is all bad, basically. However, by the way, I know we have happiness is the best card that you can get, as per my video, by the way. Upside down, I don't think that means not happiness. So again, there's plenty of really bad cards in this deck, and we don't really need one upside down to tell me that not happy. Basically, it's happiness is concluding. In other words, a relationship is sort of a bit of a ride, and the happiness is sort of concluding, but I think it's going to stay together. I mean, anybody else would read all of these and say, that's not good, but I'm going to say it is good. Basically, yeah, it is good. I'm going to say it is good, and everything will work out. However, there's going to be a bit of work involved, and he's shopping around, essentially. Unexpected visitors. I'm assuming that means that he's shopping around, because that's sort of indicated with this one as well. But I would say that it's going to work out. You just have to get through it. It's one of those things to where you can't really judge everything from how it's currently going, but you can judge everything from how it's, his patterns or their patterns in previous relationships and things like that. So basically, yes, it's going to work out. All of these are not the best cards, but I'm saying yes based upon the entirety of the deck. So anyway, Boston Girl Tarot. Is that who just commented? Boston Gals, Tarot Mania, and more. Hello! I think you're my #1 commenter on the entire channel. Thank you, Boston Gal, for sticking around while I took a break and tried to get Google to unlink or link back my account. Okay, so, well done. Thank you. All right, so who's next? I said I would do a video for all of these. However, I didn't know there would be 100. We'll do multiples in one video. Okay, so that was Karma Vera, who is saggy. Let's see, this is great. We are suing somebody. You picked the best. Could I enjoy your live video? From Scarlett. Yes, you can. Could have a reading, please. Okay, she already asked that. Conventions are the best. Love a reading. Okay, so Rosie Rodriguez. I would love a reading. My question is, will be in a relationship in 2019. All right. Yeah, Boston Gal, you are by far my #1 commenter. That's really awesome. Will you be unlocking your readings playlist? Yes, I remember your comment from that. So I need to go and review those a bit. I need to review them, basically. Back in the day, I was not very politically correct, and the climate now is a bit more politically correct. I know me not being politically correct is shocking to everyone, but yeah, I need to go through and review some of those. Some of the ones with a little heavier content I probably want to keep offline, but yes, I will go through those while I can. Will it be in a relationship? Rosie Rodriguez in 2019. I keep spreading these out close and then I'll push them out. I think it's because I'm ADHD. Well, be in a relationship in 2019. Yes. You got the sun. Look, you got... Yes. Well... What's... Why don't I get the same cards? What's good? Yes. And... You're being 2. Okay, well, being 2... One doesn't last long. Master of the obvious with that. You'll be in 2. One doesn't last long, and one you don't really want to be in, but you kind of settled for it. So, looks like that you met someone through friends, and they were a bit poisonous. They were, here we have the indolence. They were a bit poisonous. And you remember, by the way, I have a video tutorial. They have they're a bit poisonous and more of the same. It's like that you've been in that relationship before, but you haven't, but you've been in that relationship before with somebody else. So you're reliving a bad relationship and you're watching it and you're like, maybe I should leave this relationship because the last one that I tried like that didn't turn out well. So again, you have two. The second one is not really a relationship. What is this? That's interesting. You meet your emotional soulmate. Cool. I like soulmate readings. By the way, I've not made my soulmate video. It's in my book, but you have three types of soulmates. You have physical, emotional, and mental. Mental is usually not like a lover. Physical definitely is. Emotional could be either one, but you meet your emotional soulmate. So that's interesting. Emotional soulmate. You could go either way in a relationship with that, but I don't know. You don't want to? You could. It is your emotional soulmate. That's definitely cool. So it looks like that you're in need of an emotional soulmate. You're in need of someone that you can connect to heavily emotionally. And sometimes emotional soulmates work out physically. Most times they don't. But there's always a physical you try that way and see if it'll work out. But you find someone, emotional soulmate, someone that you connect to emotionally, you can talk to for hours, you're very in love with, it's very easy to talk to them, and sometimes, a lot of times, it's better than an actual relationship, even if you don't want to get in a relationship. So emotional soulmate is really awesome. So yes, you'll meet your emotional soulmate later in the year, but you have some weird relationship at first, and it's not going anywhere, and you don't like it. You gotta bail essentially from that first one. So that's the first one. Then you have your sun. Then you have your rock and time, and then you have your non-movement combined with just the variety of cards here makes for an emotional soulmate, in my opinion. So if that works out or not, that's going to be up to you. It's definitely a decisive choice that you have to make there. So, one of my life, I'm starting over. Want a past present reading. I read for myself too much. I need another reader. LOL. It'd be much a pleasure and honor. Sure. Let me know what you want read. Probably won't be today, but I want to make videos of the ones that wanted a reading that I didn't get to. Plus, I want to do more live videos as well. So, Rosie Rodriguez, if you're still in here, that is good news. All right. Thank you for hanging out with me, John Gaunt. I will see you later. I think we got 10 more minutes. I think we can do 2 readings. Do you see love coming soon? From Angel Moon. I like that name. That's cool. Anna K. Deck. Hello, everyone. Love video. Carolyn answered all my questions. Husband and fiance. Paloma Gomez. Me next. Thank you. Appreciate it. So, S. Yater. Hello, may I have a reading, past, present, and future, where I'm starting over. Okay, so S. Yater? As to where I am now starting over. Okay, well, can you tell me more about past, present, future reading, if you have time? Optimistic and hoping it's a happy reading. I'm Shelley. Hello, Shelley. So tell me about the, I guess, what's going on? Sounds like you said you were in a transition stage. So what's going on? Transition what? Transition to life, transition emotionally, transition with jobs, transition with moving, transition with parents, transition with children. What type of transition are you talking with here? So past, present, future. So let's go with past. We'll do 3. I'm making this up as I go along, by the way. We'll go 3 for past. I don't want the card. We'll go. I don't think anybody's seen me read like live. I just make stuff up. Pretty much as far as where things get placed. Okay, so let's go past, present, future. Let me move this up. Is that in frame? Yes, it's in frame. How cool is that? I'm hungry. I'm going to eat after this. Press. Whoa. Major money problems. So you have major money problems? Is that what's going on? Because that is past, present, future. Let's skip to future. Oh, that's interesting. Looks like some things are resolved in the future. Yes, good news. Some things are resolved in the future. Okay, cool. Let's see. Had a rough life. Had a rough life. Now learned a lot from it. Starting over everything. And you can see the rough life right here. Everybody sees this. Look at that. So we have the standard lack of communication or some sort of a fight that went awry. Oh, I don't know. Looks like you did. Look at just, you could see just the feel of there from the past. So it looks like we had rough going, especially as far as money is concerned. Let's see. Boston Gals, Terramania Moore. Oh, Angel Moon saying hi. So we look like we had a rather rough time with all of that. So it looks like we have some major money problems. It looks like we have some arguments. It looks like we have some, I think, all the fallout from money. We have a bunch of things that are falling out from money. So it looks like present. It looks like you're trying to heal, trying to recover from that, trying to get everything fixed. It looks like that a bit of a hermit action here. Everything's sort of going in on your own. Did you lose support from something or someone? And now you're kind of having to go it alone. So it looks like you're in a healing process going it alone. And, okay, that's interesting. It looks like you're going to have to work it out yourself. Not only that, but you're going to have to work it out yourself with a lot of variety of work. It's almost like it's not just money. It's a bunch of other different things. So, okay, divorce. That makes sense then. Okay, well, so, yeah, you're in the process of healing. You're now alone. The money thing went awry as far as that was concerned. Did you fight about money? Is that why the divorce happened? Because I see a lot of different fights about that. So I see obviously the usual fighting, but as well as money, it's like you're almost short on money, or the income was not sufficient for the lifestyle, or there was some other money thing happened to where suddenly you owed a lot of money or something like that. So that could have been the cause of divorce. So yeah, we have the hermit and all that other stuff. You're in the process of healing. You're going to have to do a lot of this alone, but in the future reading, I see you thought about everything. Okay. In the future reading, I see that you're going to be okay. You're going to be okay. It's just not going to be an easy ride, right? So, I don't know. It's just not going to be an easy ride at all. So you're going to have to go it. So I want some more cards here. I'm actually kind of interested in this. So, but yeah, you're going through a process of healing. You're going to be okay. It's not going to be an easy ride. It's going to take a little longer than you thought. So let's get a couple of extra cards to see what's going on. See, that card keeps coming back. I'm not going to throw it away this time. Oh, I swear I'm not going to throw that card away this time. All right. But yeah, how did that come up over there? Yeah, you're not going to meet anybody. I don't know. You have a lot of healing to do. That looks like it's a really bad divorce. What happened with all that stuff? Is the divorce going much worse than you thought it was going to go? I'm kind of curious. You're a loner for now, right? That's okay. All right. Yeah, the divorce went or is going much worse than you had anticipated. There's a lot of shrouding as well. It looks like that they're hiding something, or they want something to be hidden, and it's going to be very difficult to get that availability to that, whatever it is. So if they're trying to move things around so you don't get it, or they're trying to be a bit deceptive, does that make sense? But I think overall you're going to be okay. It's going to be a process where you have to go it alone. If you can rope in some friends or what have you, I think that's going to be all right as well. So yeah. I mean, you have deception, but everything turns out okay. Everything turns out okay. It's not going to be an easy ride, definitely, right? Yeah, you hit a lot. Okay, yeah. All right, yeah, so essentially you're going to be okay. And with that, that is the end of the hour that I wanted to put into this. So I just kind of wanted to see how this went, and it looks like that a ton of people showed up. So that's really cool. Thank you. All of you are so awesome. All of you are so awesome for sticking around all this time and like coming into my live stream, asking some cool questions and getting some readings, and we'll just kind of hang out. with tarot and all that other stuff. That's a lot of fun. So it's a lot of fun. Experimented with it and I like it. So we will come back some other time and I'll get a fixed schedule. I just need to get my life schedule settled. And once I get that, then we'll have a little better schedule. If that makes sense. So thank you, all of you. Hello. Hello, thank you, all of you. If I didn't get to your question, I will try to get a video out and get to your question in a video. I do want to start doing readings with videos as well, and we'll do card interactions with that stuff too. So for now, I'm going to go eat. I will see all of you later.